your support. If you want more information on Trans Lifeline, you can go to translifeline.org.
Right. Have a pretty good trick here. That's it. And yeah, another pom-pom boat. What the heck? I actually nailed that. I'm clipping that.
You got a few clips from this one.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I have to get this out of the way.
Alright, sure, go ahead.
We just got a $2,700 donation from Sonic Mega. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. We're now at $6,969.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's insane. Wow.
Oh my god. What have you done, man?
So we're gonna go ahead. I think there's only one thing we can really do at this point. Go to therapy. Okay.
You go to therapy.
We definitely need a therapist after Father Ben. I don't like him.
You go to therapy, you go
Absolve
to a
us
shrink
of
and
our
you
crush
get
assault
mad, you get a
sins.
knife and you stab the priest, but the cops get you first, you go to jail, you go to hell, and you get good.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
But in the end, we got good. So
We got
you know.
good. I'm gonna call that.
So I actually have a very special donation here to read. We have a $1,000 donation from Sonic Mega. And the comment is, I said it once, so I'll say it again. If it's worth doing right. Never forget that there are countless ways that you can make a difference in the lives of others. And this charity is a pretty good one. Stay fuzzy, warm some hearts, and never stop sharing the love. And with that, we have eclipsed our previous marathon PB. We are currently sitting at $12,641. And guess what, y'all? We got a lot of marathon left. Let's see how high we can push that. I am so incredibly proud of this community and everybody who's been a part of this event. So I'm going to hand it back over to Quill because this run is awesome. Quill, thank you. Keep it up. So
Slideshows are fun.
I couldn't have put that any better myself.
So I think this is the part of the credits where we all go around and just say anything that we want to say. So just really quick, because there is a new member among us on the leadership team. I'm actually, I know we were talking in the other channel, but I'm going to actually ask JD to go first as the newest member of the leadership team.
Oh gosh. Hey everyone, and wow, it's super thrilled to have been given this honor, this privilege, this opportunity. I've been around and helping out at different marathons in different capacities, a lot of it in the host side of things, and I'm just so appreciative of everything that everyone here on the leadership team and everyone on the volunteer team and everyone who's contributed so much. I'm just so excited to be stepping up and kind of elevating what it is that I'm able to do and contribute, and I'm just so happy to be part of such a loving, giving, inclusive community here. Really, really awesome job, guys, and everyone. It's just been absolutely phenomenal.
Welcome aboard, JD. It's so good to have you. And everybody saw the message from Pods as part of the slideshow. I do just want to mention Pods lives in the UK, and it's quite a bit late over there. So Pods shared his message by text. Pods was in charge of the setup team this time, did a fantastic job, and thank you so much, Pods, for all of your work and also a fantastic run to open the marathon. So who wants to go next?
I definitely got a couple of things that I have in mind. I know I've kind of mentioned this before, but one of the things, ever since I learned about the speedrunning community in general, one of the things that I've really wanted to do is just really be part of an organization that would actually run one of these things. And I've been doing this for basically 2 years now. I think it's been 2 years, and it's just really such a surreal experience. And none of this would have happened without any of y'all. So I just want to extend my own personal thanks to every one of you, anyone who has volunteered, or anyone who's donated, or watched, who's shared links with their friends, and all that. And I also really just want to give a personal shout out to Sonic Mega for everything that he's done, and all the money that he's given for this wonderful cause. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go on mute so I can try to not cry a little more, and probably fail spectacularly.
Oh, thank you so much, Oasis. Who wants to go next?
Sure, I'll go. So hey everyone, my name's Shockwave. I'm mainly one of the tech guys, so you don't see me in front of the camera that often. But I mainly want to talk to myself and Sarth. We did a lot of new things to make this marathon run smoother, both in terms of you, the viewers, and for the volunteers in the background. We spent a lot of time getting some things up and running, and like the slideshow said, some new tracker systems, some things we'd never worked for before, but all of these systems now in place should make things even better in the future. So more to say, it was a fun getting this marathon up for you all and making this the best experience that we've definitely made so far.
And yeah, I can go out after too. Hi, I'm Sarth, or Darth, whatever you want to do.
He went to the dark side.
I did, unfortunately. Sorry. No, yeah, we definitely were doing a lot of new things. There were some pitfalls, there were some ups, there were both. Thank you for sticking with us, especially with some of the tech issues that we had. We were still relatively doing pretty dang well with everything else that we were doing, and we're always looking to improve our stuff. So hopefully the next marathon that we have, we'll have some more streamlined ways of doing things for what we're doing on the back end.
I mean, honestly, the tech stuff went really, really well this marathon. Definitely better than any marathon we've done before. I know we had a couple hiccups along the way, but that's every online marathon, and we've handled it really well, I think. So congrats to both of you on a really successful event, especially with some stuff that we kind of got forced into at the last minute and we all had to learn various pieces of. And I know most of you did the heavy lifting, but it was really incredible to see behind the scenes. So thank you, both of you. Laurie, creator of the PowerPoint.
I'm just really happy right now because making PowerPoints is oddly fun, and I really appreciate this group, not only to just put together great events that are always a joy to be a part of, but also still let me have fun doing very stupid things.
Well, I mean, you basically had the games committee, so it's the least we can let you do.
Yeah, that's again, I'm really glad that I think it's just I'm really happy to have the opportunity to be a part of such a big online thing with very minimal tech knowledge. I'm just really glad that y'all continue to have me around and that I just can continue to have a blast every time we do this. And I just want to do it more. So thank you everybody for making it that much fun.
Laurie also does all of our social media.
Yeah, I ran that. I don't do like all of it. Obviously, shout outs to all the volunteers that helped with that, but I put the schedule together for that mostly.
And I just do want to give a special shout out. If anybody was following our Twitter and saw those really cool graphics that went out with most of the games, that was all JD. JD put together some of the models. I know some of the other social media folks actually helped put the actual graphics together as well, but that's something that's part of the reason why JD's on the leadership team now. Is we've had some instances over the last year or two where we've just wanted something and we asked, and JD was always the person that answered. And when you have somebody like that in your community, that is invaluable, and it allows you to do new things. It allows you to do different things. So thank you so much, JD. And you've also been a huge help with the hosts as well. We had an incredible group of hosts this year. Holy cow. This is probably the most talented group of hosts we've ever had. Did such a good job getting everybody hyped up, reading the donations, being the voice, being the representatives of the marathon. And a lot of that is just thanks to JD getting out and just asking people, and that can be hard to do sometimes. So thank you for both of those things, JD. I just want to call that out specifically.
Yeah, no, it was absolutely my pleasure, and just super thrilled to, again, be contributing where I can. Big shout outs to Maple's in chat, and Relexia for also helping on putting together those really awesome images once we got this initial format, and for everyone on the social media team for those amazing and pun-tastically full tweets all throughout the weekend.
Yeah, it was such a good weekend. This is the first time we've gone back to doing a 24-hour marathon, and the only reason we could do that is we have just got so many good volunteers now. We are a worldwide group. We've got volunteers in all over the world. We had hosts and folks helping just from Asia, from Europe, from North America. It was incredible to see how everybody can come together and just make it possible to do a 24-hour event. So I think we'll probably keep trying to do these. I don't know. We'll have to talk before the next one, but we're definitely gonna think about a lot of stuff, the things that went really well, the things that we can do better, just like we always do when we do something like this. And we will definitely have another marathon planned for the spring. We're also planning at least one more showcase, hopefully by the end of the year. So keep an eye on the Discord if you want to be on stream for something other than a marathon. And if you have a cool game that you want to show off, if you have an idea for a showcase, always let us know still. We want to keep doing those as members of the community request them. So there's no such thing as a bad idea. Just if you have an idea, just let us know on the Discord, and we'll see what we think, and we'll try to find a time if we can make that all happen. So, but probably not for a week or two. I think we're gonna all need a break after this. But
I start a new job tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I will say there's a lot
Congrats.
of flux on the leadership team right now. I'm sorry, Oasis. I talked over you. Go ahead.
That's the first I've heard of it. Congrats, Laurie.
Thanks. It's only part-time, but it's gonna be good to do something probably.
There you go.
Nice, Laurie. Yeah, there's actually I talked to a handful of folks this weekend that either just got jobs or just got interviews for jobs, and I think everybody's kind of in maybe a little bit of a weird place right now, coming out of COVID. And I mean, we've done 5 marathons now, and 4 of them were during COVID. This has been a really difficult couple of years, but I think that I will just speak for myself, but having fastest furs is something that I can do that helps connect people in a time when it's kind of hard to get out and connect with people has been a really neat experience, I would say.
Yeah. This has been a rough mental year for a bunch of people, myself included. But this whole weekend, I really just wanted to smile all the time. So thanks for that.
Yeah, I really feel like this weekend was just a huge success in all the ways that we... I mean, everybody can point at the donation total, and that's an incredible accomplishment, but I think that a lot of people who were volunteers or runners, just everybody probably had a personal accomplishment this weekend too, whether it was your first time running in a marathon, maybe your first time volunteering for a marathon, maybe it was a PB or a run that you're really proud of, or even just maybe like a really funny tweet that you made that you think probably made someone smile. It all makes a difference. So just thank you to everybody who helped out, ran, volunteered. It took 100 people to put this marathon on. I don't think people necessarily realize the scope of what it takes to do this for 3 days. And between runners, volunteers, commentators, we were easily over 100 people that were present, were participating in one way or another. And it's just an incredible... Thank you for putting your trust in us that we can put on a cool event that you want to be a part of, and we want to keep doing that over the years to come and for a long time from now. So thanks to all of you. Thanks to all of our viewers. Thanks to everybody who donated. We absolutely hit high water marks for all of that. Not just, again, donation totals, but just people showing interest and having a good time on the stream. It was just really great to see chat and people curious and asking about the games, asking about the runners, asking about the community. It was just really, really great to see. So thank you, all of you, as well.
Something actually, I really like. That's something I also really like, the asking questions part, because we got to put a lot of really weird, kind of obscure games on this schedule, and people just accepted it. They were like, "Yeah, that's a video game."
Well, that's just speedrun sometimes, right? Like, you'll just watch a game that you've never heard of before, and it's just so cool. And you're just like, wow, I'm really glad I watched a speedrun marathon today and learned about this cool game that somebody absolutely loves and is passionate about. So
I'm really excited to not play Dooley Bravo Land.
I see Mushroom Soda in the chat. I have to tell you, Pokemon Channel was probably one of my favorite 48 minutes of the entire weekend, so thank you for giving us your run. That's just one example. JD's mentioning Muscle March. So yeah, just everybody's gonna have Dooley Bravo Land. There's just so much cool stuff this weekend, and thank you again for all of your submissions and everybody who participated. Ephraim getting a world record, I believe I saw, in Brutal Paws of Fury. So just like I said, everybody who participated, I hope you had a good experience. I hope you come back and run or volunteer for us again sometime and just kind of keep in touch with our community. We're all here to support each other and help each other, whether it is your own personal speedrunning journey, your own personal streaming journey, whether you want to be part of marathons. The thing about something like this is it creates this really cool web of connections where we all have this common experience now, and we've learned something from doing it. So I can go to another speedrun marathon and help them out. We have folks from other speedrun marathons that come to us and help us out. And at the end of the day, we're just all making the world a better place together. So be really proud of that, and just have good feelings about this weekend when you look back on it. And I hope that everybody can keep that for a long time to come. And I just want to give a couple quick shout outs again before we head on out and end the marathon. I want to give a huge thank you to Twitch for hosting us on the front page at various points throughout the weekend. Thank you, speedrun.com, for hosting us on the front page of your website as well, bringing exposure to Trans Lifeline, the cause that we're raising money for, into our group, and to our fantastic runners and volunteers. Thank you, Trans Lifeline, for being an amazing charity to work with. I can't say enough good things about Trans Lifeline. If you have an opportunity to work with them on a different event, please do so. I know they're on Tiltify for your own charity fundraising needs, and it's very important. This next week is the Trans Week of Visibility or awareness. I'm sorry if I butchered that, but it's a really important week for the trans community, and I hope that this makes a difference in some way. Thank you as well to Midwest Speed Fest for letting us use your donation tracker, not at the last minute, but pretty dang close, and also just being there to support us and help us as we encountered questions and had stuff that we needed help with. Thank you, Walking Dog, for the music. I think this was a wonderful collaboration, and I really hope we can do this again in the future because I feel like it was a big success. If you're not following Walking Dog on Spotify or Bandcamp or wherever it is that you like to listen to music, make sure that you do so and support them as well. Furries supporting furries is a really great thing that we can all do. And lastly, thank you to Hey Fizzy J for creating the Fastest Furs logo that you see there again as well. I know we had some issues with the merch. We're going to work on that, and we will figure out a solution. We'll have an announcement to everybody as soon as we can on that front. But it's a really cool logo. Jay is a fantastic artist and friend in person. So make sure that you give Jay a follow and support your artists, support your furry artists, support the musicians, the other folks that are enriching your lives in meaningful ways as much as you can. And that is something we can all do in our everyday experience. So thank you to all of them. Thank you again to everybody. Like I said, volunteers, runners, viewers, all of that. Does anybody have anything else they want to add or anything that I missed before we head on out? Because we got somebody to raid here shortly.
I wanted to mention involving the shirts that once we figure out, and we can get them back up, we'll probably be keeping them up a little longer than we plan to. At least a little longer. Just so, obviously everyone has the chance to get them if they wanted to, but, the thing happened.
Yep, and we'll just, basically at this point, it's kind of a clean slate. When that is ready to go again, we'll just provide all the new details on Twitter and Discord and everywhere we can. So we'll get it done as soon as possible. We want to do it right, so just keep an eye out for that, for those details, so.
Mm-hmm. And one other thing. Trans rights.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Trans heckin' rights.
Trans fucking rights, and I'll donate $5 later.
I don't have anything else.
Let trans rights be the raid message.
Yes, trans rights is our raid message. We are going to be raiding one of our runners from this weekend. We are going to be raiding Lesness, who is currently, well, last I checked, Lesness was doing some Pokemon randomizer. Not
Worms
sure.
Armageddon right now.
I'm sorry, what?
Worms are Armageddon right now.
Oh, that'll be fun. Speedrun or just casual?
Looks like they have something up for a speedrun.
Nice. Well, yeah, so we're going to raid Lesness. And Oasis, do you want to kick that off while we finish up here?
Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. And like I said, well, let's actually type things incorrectly. Like I said, that'll be the... Oh, well, I left off the S in rights. Whoopsie. Alright, so yeah, once again, everyone, thank you so much for coming out and supporting us throughout all this weekend. It really is a pleasure to have done all this and to really know that we've done a lot of good things here to support a good number of people. And basically, the only really other thing I can come up with is my typical sign-off. Take care of yourselves. Never forget that you matter. And we will see you next time. I love your faces. Have a